Have you decided to be healthier and shed a few pounds this month? Well, there is one big mistake that most people make when they start a wellness journey, and this is what I want to talk to you about today. And of course, I'll also tell you what to do instead. My name is Stella Loiseau. I am a certified wellness and lifestyle coach, and I help people be healthier and leaner, even if they love food a little too much and don't have time or energy for the gym. So let's dive in right away and talk about this big mistake that most of us make when we try to lose weight or live a healthier life. If you're watching this video, it's probably because you have decided to eat healthy in order to lose weight, right? It's probably not the first time that you make that decision, but I want it to be the last time because I want you to be successful once and for all, and I'm going to help you weekly with tips and strategies. And by the way, if you like videos, you can subscribe to this channel. And if you like to read articles, you can follow my blog. Just go to letsgowithstella.com and sign up for my newsletter. And if you would rather have more live support, you can join me on Facebook. The link is below the video. So, sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit here, but let me go back on track. You're watching this video because you have decided to lose weight, right? So if we proceed as usual, here is what most of us will do this January. We'll stop eating the foods we enjoy because they're supposedly not healthy, and we'll go on a strict diet to make sure we drop pounds quickly. And there is a good chance that we'll get the feeling that we're doing something really right, because it will be hard. We'll get a sense of pride and achievement, and it's going to be very rewarding. Not to mention the encouraging numbers on the scale, right? Well, anyway, at first, until we get stressed at work, or we get too tired, or it's our birthday, or it's raining outside, or whatever. And then we will decide to take a break. And we'll tell ourselves, you know what, it's okay, I'll try again a little bit later. And when will that be? Well, it might be next Monday, it might be next spring or summer, or it might be next year. And we'll keep trying, and we'll keep failing, and we will keep looking for a solution. So, this year, let's do things differently. Let's stop focusing solely on eliminating what's unhealthy for us, and instead, let's start focusing more on adding what we know is healthy. And if we add plenty of healthy, low-calorie foods to our day, we will naturally end up reducing the amount of junk food, processed food, high-calorie, fatty food that we usually eat, right? We won't really notice though, but it is going to happen. It will happen for two reasons. First, because we will be less hungry, because our stomach is going to be full of vegetables and fruits and water and all the good stuff. And second, because little by little, our body will get trained to appreciate these foods, these healthy foods. So that's the thing. Our body and our guts get used to what we give them. So we just have to train them. And it takes a couple of weeks to start and feel the difference. And it takes longer than that, to really turn things around. But it does happen eventually if you're consistent with it. And many of my clients, they don't believe it when they start working with me, and they don't believe that they will ever like vegetables. And yet, well, now they do crave them. I received a text one night from a client who had just caught herself, that's what she was saying, she had caught herself grabbing a handful of raw spinach in the fridge, and she could not believe it. And personally, I was not surprised because I knew it would happen eventually, but she was totally blown away. And that's how our body works. So if you give your body more of the right stuff, it will start asking for it. And by the way, it works with children too, so you should definitely try that if you're a mom or dad. So how do you eat more of the good stuff? How do you fit that into your day? Well, there are many ways to do so, but I'll just give you a few examples. You can just add a bowl of homemade soup to your day, like every single day, either for lunch or dinner. Just have a soup of bowl. If you cannot have it homemade, make sure there's no added sugar or like um, honey or corn syrup or whatever, and make sure also it's low sodium. But honestly, making soup is super fast, and you can make a big pot of it, and you can even freeze it. Like, you freeze soup in Ziploc bags, and that's really a great way to have something available without having to cook every day. What else can you do? You can, at every single meal, you fill up your plate with lettuce or with green vegetables, and you eat that green half of your plate first, and you'll be less hungry for the rest. You can drink a large glass of water when you get up in the morning, before you go to bed at night, and before every single meal or snack. Like, every time you grab something to eat, you have a cup of water before you eat it. You can eat a cup of plain yogurt each day with fruits, or with a banana, which is a fruit, right? With nuts, with raisins. Like, it's all good stuff. You can snack on an apple before going to bed. It will help you sleep better. You can eat an orange for breakfast every morning on top of what you've been eating so far. Just add the orange. You can have hard-boiled eggs handy in your fridge for a snack, and grab that instead of the Cheetos, because you will have the eggs, and maybe you'll have the Cheetos too, but if you have the egg first, then you'll have less Cheetos, right? So those are just a few examples, and I can give you many more if you want. You can just shoot me an email, or better yet, you can just, write your questions or suggestions in the comment section below this video, so that everybody can benefit from what you're asking or what you're sharing. Okay, so there's one issue though with this strategy. It's that because those healthy add-ons don't require much willpower, it makes them very easy to forget. So when you decide to eliminate all sweets from your life, it's pretty much all you can think of, because you're starving and you're frustrated. But when you decide to eat an apple every night, you might just forget about it, because it's not that big of a deal, right? So make sure that you track your new healthy habit in your planner, in a spreadsheet, or with an app, whatever. And because visualizing your goals every day will keep you from forgetting your good resolutions, and they won't be, they won't fall off your radar. And not only will the tracking allow you to stay focused, but it will also provide you a sense of achievement despite the lack of real challenge. Because that's a problem. When we go on a super restrictive diet, we feel we're doing something good, like we are very, we feel that we're achieving something. But when you do something easy, you don't get that good feeling that you're doing something good for yourself. So don't add too much to your tracking chart though. Otherwise, there won't be any room left for the food you really enjoy, and you'll be back to square one, deprived and frustrated. And so just start with 2 or 3 items, and once they are part of your daily routine, then you can add a couple more, and so on. And you'll build up until one day you'll look back and you'll realize that your day and your stomach have very little room left for junk. Okay, so I wish you good luck with that. Let me know how it goes. We are all in this together. I want you to know that I used to struggle with that for about 10 years. I was on the yo-yo and dieting thing, yo-yo weight and dieting thing nonstop. And I have finally found a different way to handle my weight and be healthy, and I'll be happy to share with you all those strategies. So weekly videos, find me on Facebook. All the links are below this video. You can follow my blog by going to my website, letsgowithstella.com, and I'll meet you there next week, and let me know how it goes, okay? Good luck. See you later.